Hey YouTube, Murray Mayhem here. Going to be kind of an update as to what all's going on, and today, hold on, I know it's shocking, we're actually going to work on a freaking mower. Of course it's mine, and it's down. We are putting gator blades on, putting a new belt on this guy. Second season we've had it. This is a 2015 model. We bought it at the end of 2015 and used it all last year, so 2016. I haven't done anything to the blades. I'm curious to see how they do. And I also bought some Oregon blades, Gator brand, their style, $10.29 each. Thank you very much, Julian's Hardware. And I also bought a belt because my belt puked. And $22.99. I hope that belt works. And the trick to these guys, you're dealing with this stuff and you still have your label and information. This right here, model number, date of manufacture, that's not as important. And then the serial number, and they can pull everything up nice and clean and pretty and shiny and brand new. Now what we're going to use to replace these belts, we're going to use a 15/16 box end wrench, 15/16 socket. We're going to use a 3/8 to remove the shroud, box end ratchet wrench, and got my cheater bar just in case, and more to come. Okay guys, now we're back. Going to tell you a story real quick. I love telling these stories, and they happen to me, and they're all freaking true, and it's just hilarious. And I know some of you are wondering, well, wow, how about that buzz cut? And yes, got a story for you. So I went to the hair cutting barber college school because they have cheap haircuts. $8 if you're in Alabama, Central Alabama. $8 plus a tip, you know. And sat down in front of this lady who'd been doing it for a while, and she starts cutting my hair and trimming. We talk about it. What do you use? You know, use number 4 guard. You can shave it and then scissor it a little bit, part it on the left hand side, make it look nice, shave off the sideburns. Always. That's what I've always done. It's interesting that when I was younger, my hair was down below my shoulders. No joke. I'll find some pictures or something and post them. But the older I get, the shorter my hair gets. But that's, you know, I attribute that to my dad beating it into me. So I'm sitting there and she's muttering and mumbling to herself, and I can't quite hear her because she's walking around me, going like something, do it, something, do it, something, do it, something, do it. And I'm sitting there thinking. And then the lady who runs the place came over and stood behind me. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, oh my God, yeah, you know, I got the special case. And what she is muttering is, you can do it. And so she's going all the way around my hair cutting, saying, you can do it, Doris, or whatever her name was, bless her heart. She says, you can do it, Doris, you can do it, Doris. And after she gets half of it done, I start saying it too, like, Doris, you can do it, you can do this, Doris, you can do it, you can do it, Doris. And then her teacher behind her starts saying, Doris, you can do this. You can do this, Doris. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's a freaking Forrest Gump moment. You can do this, Jenny, you know, kind of thing. And I'm thinking, holy crap. And so she missed her mark. So I just had her kind of trim it down. Grows back. I've been bald before, so it's no biggie. I thought that was a cute story. Now we are on to the mower. More kind. Okay guys, here we go. 3/8, took off those 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. Right here. That's the guard. One side is broken. We'll put a large washer on there to hold it in place. And I have gotten a C-clamp. Put it right here to hold this blade in place. If you don't have a C-clamp, you can also get like an 8-inch block of 2x4. Put it up in there and cycle the blade around to where it holds it, and run it from the block of wood from here to here, and you'll find the spot that eventually holds it. 15/16. We're going to go ahead and take the blade off this side. The funny thing about doing these videos is I'd already be done if I was just doing it. But, you know, way it is. So, more to come. Okay guys, that is the blade we took off, and you can see it is a lot thinner metal as compared to that. I like these straight blades. This is not a mulching blade, but I like these, and it's still in good shape. So what we will do is go ahead and sharpen it and balance it, and I might do a video on how I do that. We're winding up the end of our cutting season for most places. Down here, I gotta say, I cut damn near till November. But I'm pleasantly surprised to see that that blade is still in good shape. Oh, and yes, I bled for it. I fed the beast now, so everything should go well. That thing was on there tighter than Dick's hat band, and I had to put a little pressure on it and cut up a knuckle. Way it is, you all know that. So, alright, we're going to put one on, and we're going to mind the direction that the blades are positioned in, because I have put them on upside down back years ago when I was younger and dumber. But heck, everybody does it, I guess, once or twice. That and chainsaw blades. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I did want to show you something that's actually kind of critical before we get involved in putting this blade on. It's a star pattern. That's a star pattern. And the blades are of the same length. I told the gentleman the motor specs and the ID information and everything, and he handed me these, and I eyeballed them and I thought, yeah, that looks, and it looks, 21.2, 0.2, almost 22 inches. But still, doesn't hurt to give it a good eyeball, because anybody can hand you the wrong thing accidentally. And now we're gonna go ahead and put these guys on. I like the fact that the star is still in good shape. What I have done before, once these things wear out on the old rough cut mower, I'll take a big heavy washer, put it on the opposite side, and tighten it down really good. For rough cutting stuff, I don't care, but we'll use these blades as a good second. More to come. Okay guys, I want to show you this. This is something that I just found. The little piece of wood that had gotten jammed up in between the belt and the pulley. You can see where it had worn in, and every time that belt went over it, pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out further. So how about that? That was probably the initial complaint that caused this belt to really start wearing, because 2 seasons on a cutting belt for me is kind of unusual. But I have to say, we have been cutting grass, gosh, with all the rain we've been having, twice a week. So how about that? That little dude, and you can see it's been rubbed smooth, all nice and pretty, and the burn lines from the belt. So the blade is on. We're going to flip everything around, going to the other side. Always remember, before you crank it up, take off your C-clamp, because that makes a racket when you crank it up. So, more to come. Okay guys, once again, we're on the right hand side now, and we're back. I have the C-clamp in place. I've got the blade engaged just so that thing will spin freely, so I can catch it on that just easier. And while you're down here looking, I'll be damned. Here's Edward. Damn cat. What are you doing, Edward? You want a damn job? You want a stimulus package? Damn cat. Anyway, while you're down here, look for any kind of cracks or anything, just to so you'll know what all's going on. I don't see anything. Everything looks pretty good. Of course, this is only 2 seasons old. Yes, Edward, they see you. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, wag your tail. He's a happy cat. Anyway, we're going to take the 15/16 socket, put it on there, and break this guy loose. Hopefully we don't bleed anymore. And then put this new blade on. Go ahead and get this belt on and get finished up. We'll also put all these keepers back in place. I'm going to put some washers on top of them to reinforce them a little bit. Damn it, Edward. More to come. Okay guys, look, I just want to show you. Also, once you get that star pattern, it's an unusual pattern. It's not a round. It just fits flush and everything. Go ahead and take a look under there. While you got everything exposed, look at it and listen. Now you hear it scratching or sticking. Sticking right there on a piece of grass or dirt or dog poop that's built up. So that's all that is. You hear that? And so what we'll do is we'll spray that down with a hose pipe and eliminate that problem. And it's time to go ahead and do that anyway, because Mike Marin would be so upset. Love you, Mike, buddy. Sorry I wasn't able to catch up with you. I had to get work and get pulled out of town, down in the Panhandle in Florida while you came down. So apologies, but you know how work is. So more time. Okay, guys, I want to show you this. This keeper right here. There's a bolt on the other side. It's going to be a 1/2 inch. You're going to remove that just to give you enough space to feed that belt over and through. And it's going to go down in a singular line around and over around the pulleys. Now, to make it, we're going to have to loosen this pulley up, remove the keeper, and then put the belt on and then feed the keeper back on. So this is going to be a 9/16, I believe. Let's check. Yes, sir. Going to be a 9/16. Let's see if I can break it. Gonna have to pause the camera. More to come. Okay, guys, we got her on there. Good job. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put those guards on. Finish everything up. I'm going to get some small washers to help reinforce those things. And then we'll wrap this thing up. So, guess this is where we part ways, because you saw how the guards came off. Not I'm going to do any different. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And this is going to wrap up how to replace the cutting belt and the blades on the Bilt Bronco. Y'all go make some mayhem.